there is a specific kind of suffering that stems not from the event itself, but from the friction between what we want to happen and what is actually happening. We spend the majority of our mental energy trying to push against the current of reality. We lament the traffic, we resent the sudden change in our plans, and we carry a heavy, silent bitterness toward the obstacles that stand in our way. But what if the obstacle is not a barrier to your progress, but the very path itself? This is the core of the Stoic concept known as Amor Fati, or the love of one's fate. Amor Fati is often misunderstood. It is not a passive surrender or a defeatist attitude that says, whatever happens, happens. It is not resignation. True Amor Fati is an active, intentional choice. It is the decision to not only accept your circumstances but to embrace them, love them, and utilize them as the raw material for your own growth. When Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations that a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything thrown into it, he was describing this exact mindset. He was saying that a person of character does not wait for ideal conditions. They take the fuel provided to them, the setbacks, the interruptions, the failures, and they burn brighter because of them. Think of the way you usually react to a disruption. If you are working toward a goal and a sudden crisis emerges, your immediate instinct is likely to see that crisis as a thief of your time. You might feel frustrated, anxious, or angry. You feel that this event is happening to you, as if the universe has conspired to slow you down. But the Stoics, like Epictetus, suggest a radical shift in perspective. They invite you to see that the event is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It is a test of your patience, a training ground for your resilience, or perhaps a necessary redirection that you cannot yet see the value of. When we struggle against our fate, we create a sense of internal turbulence that destroys our peace of mind. We lose our Ataraxia, our state of being untroubled. The more we fight reality, the more miserable we become. However, when we practice Amor Fati, we remove the friction. By loving the fact that a challenge has arrived, we instantly transform our relationship with that challenge. We stop being victims of our circumstances and become the architects of our response. We recognize that while we cannot control the events, we have absolute authority over how we interpret them. Consider the person who loses their job unexpectedly. One perspective is that this is a tragedy, an end to stability, and a reason for despair. Another perspective, the perspective of Amor Fati, is that this is a clean slate. It is a sudden, albeit difficult opportunity to reevaluate one's path, to learn a new skill, or to pursue a direction that was previously ignored because of the comfort of the status quo. The events are identical, but the outcome for the individual's character is vastly different. One leads to bitterness, the other leads to growth. Today, I invite you to test this. When you face an unavoidable frustration, pause. Take a breath and consciously choose to view it not as an interruption, but as an essential part of your day. Ask yourself how you can use this moment to practice a virtue. If it is a delay, use it to practice patience. If it is a failure, use it to practice humility or analytical thinking. When you love your fate, you stop being a prisoner of external events. You become the master of your own internal world. Ataraxia Daily brings you one Stoic lesson every single day to help you build a calmer, more resilient mind. If you found this practice useful, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss tomorrow's lesson. Come back tomorrow as we continue to explore the wisdom of the past to help you navigate your present.